Welcome back to Filling the Void, picking up where we left off. The Minotaur grind is done officially. Everybody has max scrolls, and he's got 350 left, but it's because we got to get him to 6-star before we can give it to him, but it's done. The dark deed you requested is done, sir. So we can now move on to some other things, and then when it's time to grind somebody's masteries, we can just drop them into the team, and they'll get all the scrolls, all right? So, we are 2 king hard every time now. It's not really a big deal. We'll keep that. Guess we'll keep that too. So that's been nice. And now we can officially, again, start focusing on other things. We got him to 60 as well. So that's pretty good. So maybe what it might be worth doing is seeing if we can get a little further in Spider now. I don't know how much he is going to help with that. He does have an AoE and some damage, but if we can get a little further in Spider and start getting our accessory slots filled in on everybody with some meaningful stuff, that could be pretty good. But I think now it's time to pivot back to food making. Which how are we doing on food making? We have a ways to go before we can make another 6-star. We're currently sitting on 2 void shards. I don't know that there's another one. Oh yeah, we're getting this one soon. So we're about to have 3 void shards. We're not going to summon on the progressive. I guess we're going to wait till a 2x. I guess that's what we're going to do. Missions, void keep. We need to do the void keep. So unfortunately, what is the mission? 5 superior void potions. Let's see if we can get any further in the void keep than we have. I think we've been up to what, 16, 15, 16. Let's see how this does. Again, he's only here for the speed. He's going to die. So we could take the damage and see if that does us any good. We could take the damage and bring... We could bring Light Swarm. We could bring him. It doesn't really matter. He brings a defense buff and a revive on death. I guess we could bring him. I just don't know if how much he's going to be able to contribute. I'm pretty sure if we get through this mission, which we should in 1:40, I'll probably RSL helper it after this video. I think that's it for the potion keep missions for a while, right? Oh, Obro can't even one-shot somebody in the waves on 16. This might be tricky. If we can really farm stage 15 in 2 minutes, we'll just drop down and do that. Depending on how this goes. I mean, I guess it's about 30 seconds a wave. Let's see how the second wave goes. Because this is a tricky boss, man. Ayla has to get up a block debuffs for us, or we struggle. Somebody mentioned that they think Slixus is floating on his, or when it looks like he's floating between waves, that he's like up on his tail. Which he's clearly not. I don't know why anyone would say that. He's so clearly not up on his tail. But also, even if he was, that wouldn't explain the movement. Like if he could prop up on his tail for a second like a kangaroo, fine, but that doesn't explain the smooth as butter movement forward on the tail. But also, he's not. He's so clearly not up on his tail. What are they talking about? People just make shit up, dude. Are we going to be able to do this in a reasonable time? Reliably? I doubt it. That block buffs is a real... Oh, it's a real bummer. Seems like we're gonna be okay. I don't think the boss can kill us alone. I mean, I say that. I've got to get... I think I need to get an accuracy banner on Obro so we can start getting defense downs back in the mix. She just doesn't have enough accuracy, and I don't really have the gear to, like, change that right now. You know what I mean? This seems like a fairly reliable run. I guess it could go pretty bad before we get the minions out of here. I guess the question is it worth the extra minute to farm 16 over 15? One would think that perhaps it would be. So yeah, I reckon when the video ends, we'll do that. So we don't have to do any more Minotaur. So we can... let's jump in a spider real quick and just see. We have cleared 10. I think, was the issue just that it wasn't going to be reliable? What if we drop you for you? Like, can we just bully our way through this? I reckon it'll get a little bit easier when we get books, more books in Slixus, which I guess we can go check and see if we did pick any up. If we happen to pick any up over the weekend or anything from any events or whatever. All this damage is pointless right now. Why is Ayla doing more damage? Oh, because she's probably tier 6 mastery proc, and that's why. It's like, well, why is she hitting the boss harder than Slixus? I almost went PvE masteries on Slixus, and then I was like, nah, I want one. I should have one for arena. He's gonna kind of be my main arena guy, I think. We got 4 debuffs up, so she's going to be hitting AoE with the A1. This is looking like it might be okay. Maybe. Be so cool if we could get this killed before the heal goes off, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Be real close. I think even if we don't get the kill, though, I think we still win. I think the fight's still pretty winnable. So I reckon... I don't know about making too much more progress right now in Spider. We do need to clear 13, I think, for the challenge. For the last dungeon challenge, yeah. But it's for a sacred that we don't really care to have, honestly. So like, it doesn't really change much for us to have that sacred, so I'm not in a hurry. We can get 2 epic books here. So I reckon it's worth looking into that. Regen and Frost set. I think I probably don't have much of, though. Regen and Frost set. Can't imagine I have much of that. Regen? No. Frost I might have a little bit. Yeah, Frost I could probably do. Regen's going to be a minute. Okay. So I guess we'll farm Void Keep until we finish this mission. Then we'll be done with potion missions for a while. We got a lot of stuff already done after that. And then it's into Fire Knight, which there's a 2x Savage right now anyway, so that'll be pretty nice. Then we need to farm Spider anyway, so we'll jump in there and do that. Again, this is all easy. Infuse Relic Keeper, so I need to start getting his pieces ready. Let's take a look and see where we're at with this. Yeah, I don't even have those 2. But I got him sitting. He's technically ready to go. If I'm not in a hurry to use him right now, I might just use him for this to get through the mission. And then we'll come back and fuse him again when we feel like we actively want to use him. You know what I mean? So I reckon that's the plan. Let's try this one more time. I haven't tried this in a minute. Let's go, let's take the speed. Let's take the supports. Let's take the damage, I reckon. And just see. Let's just see how it goes. Maybe we can bully our way through it now. I gotta get better gear on him, dude. He should be one-shotting these waves. Waves are squishier on boss stages as well, so the fact that he ain't one-shotting people here really does not say much about his gear. If Obro gets a defense down up early, we could be in business. Maybe I should manual this. Let's see how this goes. That's just so much to overcome so early. All right, defense down. Heal it up. I guess. Oh, can't. All right. Guess we'll just hit. Sheesh, we are so not ready for that, dude. We are so far from ready for that. That's crazy. All right, well, at least we know. At least we know 100% now. All right, so that's the goal. We're gonna knock out Void Keep. Get to those missions. I reckon jump over and do Fire Knight, since that'll be the mission we're on, and there's a 2x Savage right now. We can perhaps get some better gear for Slixus, which would be pretty dope, because he's not in great shape, right? If we can get him out of the crit rate gloves, that would be incredible. So get him in some sets. Like, we got to get him sorted, because we're trying to get him to smack. So yeah, pretty big moment for us. The initial Minotaur grind is done, which is great. We never have to do it again. So that's nice to have that permanently behind us, and can start to actually focus on progressing the account as a whole now. So should be an interesting week for us. But that's it. A little bit of a shorter one today. We're going to get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.